everybody, I'm Papa Crimson and welcome to a brand new segment on my channel, basically doing whatever we want. And in the first episode, we're going to be taking a little look at the recent controversy from the Paul brothers, particularly Logan Paul, the lack of any real punishment brought upon them from YouTube, and of course, finally we're going to move on to looking at the only kind of justice that we can really expect from this situation. So, without further ado, let's take a little look at how this all started.
Hey, I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there. I'm not even f***ing kidding. Do you see it? I'm not even, this isn't a f***ing joke, guys! That's a f***ing person!
Right, so of course, it's not new news. I'm not bringing you anything that you haven't definitely not seen. It's been freaking everywhere. It's been in the news, all over YouTube. Everyone's covered this nonsense. And if it wasn't enough, not long after he'd had his little hiatus and he'd had his little apology sort of tour, he essentially, I think it was his first upload back, he then goes ahead and does this.
Using weapons for this?
I'm not gonna use my bare hands.
Yeah, you're right. Here, no rat comes into my house without getting tased.
Not once, but twice in the same video.
Hi, rat.
No!
We're going to take a little look at the community guidelines for YouTube as well, in terms of the community strikes, what happens, and why did it not happen with this guy. Essentially, the community strikes, if you receive one strike, it counts as like a warning, essentially. If you receive multiple, or your second strike, within a 3-month period, I think it is, then you should be stopped or prevented from uploading videos for about 2 weeks, which definitely didn't happen to this dude. Let's take a little look at those community guidelines. So yeah, taking a quick look at the community guidelines, what they essentially call the common sense rules to follow, meaning if you upload things such as harmful or graphic content, then you can get yourself a community strike. Bearing in mind, we just did 2 minutes ago, 2 of these strikes can get you banned from uploading videos for about 2 weeks. Do you think that has happened in this instance? When was his last upload? Let's take a quick look. There we go. So, as you can see, his last update was like 49 minutes ago. Prior to that, we've also got one like a day ago, so it's clearly not being applied in the right sense for him. So there you have it. Are the community guidelines being applied to him? I don't fucking think so. And for the rest of us underlings who have to behave and who have to follow this, I'll probably get demonetized just for that swear word I used. But it doesn't really affect me. I don't make money from YouTube. Likes of him, I believe the actual only punishment from what I've seen on Twitter and other social media things is that he's not able to get ads on his videos. I don't know, but is that really a sufficient punishment? Is it? Fuck. Which leads me to the next segment of my video. And it's the only justice that we're actually potentially going to see. Just now, it's a lot of back and forward between the two camps. And that is, of course, the man, the legend KSI. He, after his victory with Joe Weller, or I say against Joe Weller, he called out other YouTubers, anyone, but specifically the Paul brothers.
Wow. Obviously, man's got this belt right now. If any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care.
So from the end of his boxing match, his debut, when he wins and gets his belt, he challenges the Paul brothers. And it is legit the only chance that we are going to see for some real justice to happen, mostly to their faces, preferably faces. But it's all escalated on social media and such. You've got the Logan Paul and his little brother, Jake, whatever his name is, all kind of trying to humiliate KSI by getting his name wrong like this. But Jake, you definitely have something to learn. If you're going to insult someone, do it right. Do it like this. That right there, that is how you destroy someone on social media, ladies and gentlemen. And as I was saying, it's brought KSI's younger brother into the fray. He himself has uploaded a little video giving his thoughts on Jake Paul. Here's that video right now.
I need to sit down and talk about this because this is too embarrassing.
All right, I'm saying this now. Jake Paul is a pussy. He's a pussy. He's a pussy.
Now, I may have chosen to embellish the fine choice of words that he used at the the end of that video there. It's enjoyable though. I'm sorry, but how does Mr. Paul choose to react to that video? Let's take another little look at his reaction.
This guy is. You can't accept it. If you're a big man.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna stop this right here.
Wait. He had nice boobs. Go back.
Oh my god, I just came up with the conclusion. Comedy Central guy is calling me the P word, put himself into the drama.
He did, for no reason.
For no reason, no one said his name. No one knew he even existed.
Yeah, honestly, I still don't know his name.
He's calling me the P word for not accepting the fight with KSI, and KSI called out Logan and Jake. So, why don't I fight Comedy Short and Logan fights KSI. Both little brothers.
And if we can actually, can we stop for a little second here? If we can just enjoy the confusion that seems to be happening in Team 10. The tweets that they send out where they pretend that they don't know his name, and then right here you get his little dude on the left hand side, or his right, whatever you want to call it, getting his name so perfectly correct, and he has to be corrected by his little friend. Kind of embarrassing.
I fight Comedy Short and Logan fights KSI. Both little brothers. Versus both big brothers.
Oh my god.
It's about to be a rumble.
And then GP can fight his dad. If his dad will come along, and the brother, they can all stay at my house.
Yeah!
And I love this part of the video, I really do. When he gets his dad involved, his dad's just been sitting so peacefully and happily in the background. And if you remember, one of the initial responses from the Pauls was that they would make their dad fight KSI. So I presume he's going to be brought into the video just purely for that sort of reference. But when they get his input, he doesn't care. He doesn't really seem to know what's going on. He's just like, yeah, you guys want to come over and stay at my house? It'd be great. We can play a game of Double Dutch Rudder and we can fuck each other. Fantastic.
Oi, bro.
Logan Paul, you versus KSI boobs. Me versus Comedy Short boobs.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, bro. That's the best solution. KSI challenged you and I, and then his brother gets involved and is talking smack, and it's his little brother, and he's calling me the P word. I don't like the word, but
yeah, we don't use that here.
He's calling me the P word, and so I told him to put his money where his mouth is. I'll fight his little brother, and then you fight the big brother, and we make it like a brotherly thing.
Or I could fight just both of them, bro. But I'll do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't really like fight people. Like I wreck people.
Yeah.
Now, did he really just say that?
I don't really like fight people. Like I wreck people.
Yeah. No, we were trying to explain that to them.
We tried telling that to them. They didn't get it.
Now, come on, Logan Paul. So it turns out he did actually just say that, and I am genuinely not a fan of you guys. In KSI hit the nail on the head. You are without a doubt some of the most cringiest people I've ever seen, specifically on YouTube. It's embarrassing, and I can't wait. I pray, please, KSI, do us all a favor and wreck them. Please destroy them for the love of YouTube. But it's funny, like one of the other things that I've seen in some of the timeline of this instances is that Jake has gone as far as to actually build an octagon in his fucking living room. I presume it's so that he can train every day, bro.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
So with all this in mind, as I said, we can genuinely only pray that they will actually take up the fight instead of just running this PR stunt for the attention so that they can grow their own frickin' names. KSI, I have no doubt that you will do the justice and the deed that we all wish for. But we're going to end this episode. For everybody that hasn't already, please do subscribe. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you drop me a little thumbs up. And I leave you with some lovely words from the man himself. KSI has one of his responses to the whole shenanigans. But for now, I'm Papa Crimson. I'll see you guys next time.
Plan to fight KSI, you will get killed. And I think that's just it. Jake, Logan, in all honesty, you're both scared. Jake, everyone already knows in a boxing match, I would beat the shit out of you. And then I'd watch Logan clickbait your unconscious body just for views. Because I'm an actor!